right. Hello, everybody. Let's see here. Hello, everybody. Let me see if I can get some headset going here. Coach Dan doesn't do a lot of this. Let's see here. All right, I've got to find. Can you guys hear me okay? Somebody put something into the chat and let me know if you guys can hear me and see me okay. All right. Let me ask you, can you hear me? Hi, Patrick. Can you hear me, Patrick? Oh, it might be restricting how fast you can. Hello, Naga. Good afternoon. How are you guys doing? All right. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, Patrick, for letting me know that you guys can hear me okay. And yeah, I decided to try to go live on YouTube more and meet with people about the PMP exam and other exciting things as well. I am a little bit new to this format, though, so thank you for joining me. Now, will this thing let you share your screen? I wonder if I could share my screen with you guys. I don't know if they allow that on YouTube. Can I share my screen on YouTube Live? Let's see. No, YouTube live streaming with your webcam does not allow screen share. How about that? Okay. All right, so let me open it up to anybody who here is in the meeting now that some folks have joined. Does anybody have any questions about the PMP exam or PDUs or ACP or any project management credential related questions? Please feel free to ask. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Hit the bell. Make sure you're here for all of my future videos that I'll be releasing. All right. So how about you, Patrick? What are you doing for your PDUs? Are there any changes to the PMP exam compared to this year? Well, not compared to this year. That's a good question. Not compared to this year. Because this year we went from the PIM, predominantly what was an exam content outline that looked like a PMBOK 6 framework: initiate, plan, execute, control, close. And now we went to the new exam content outline, which is more based on the 3 domains of people, process, and business. So that was a radical change. Now, the change that we're going to face now going into 2022 is that PMBOK 7 is now here. Okay, but PMBOK 7 is just one source for the exam, and it is not as dramatic as a change as we saw this year. So thank you for that question. Excuse me. Yeah, but I was hoping to be able to share my screen because that would allow me to show you some of these things. But no, yeah, this year, you could expect more PMBOK 7 principles to be included in the future 2022 exam as well. All right, so is there anybody who's preparing for the exam? Anybody who's a current customer of mine? Any questions that you have, I'd be glad to ask you about them. And I just find it a little bit of a letdown that they won't let me share my screen in any fashion. That's too bad. Too bad there. All right, guys. I'm sure that you guys are aware that I offer PMP exam prep services. Later on in the comments down below under this video, I'm going to have some links where you can get a free PM Essentials course if you are studying for the PMP exam. All right, there'll also be some other helpful links to resources in there as well. All right, so let's see if I put a link in here, for example, to the essentials that I was talking about. Let's see if anybody can click on it. Stand by for 1 second. I'll put a link in here live. We'll see if it gets any traction. If you can click on it, and it should bring you to a free course. So feel free to use this as well as share it with others. All right. Now let me know, did that come through? Did that link come through to you guys okay? Do me a favor and click on that link and tell me if it brings you to a free project management course. Anything? What did you think? Naga, Patrick, can you confirm? Yes, I got it. Thank you. Oh, okay, you can create a poll though. Okay, this is interesting. All right, let me try this. It's really going to come up here. Let's see. Boom. Did a poll come up? Hi, Teresa. I think I was looking for you earlier today, but you didn't show up. Well, if that's the same Teresa. We were supposed to, let me see. Teresa, yeah. 11 a.m. We're going to have to recircle back. You must have been busy. All right. Did you guys get a poll? Oh, well. Custom emojis. Okay. I like emojis. What's up, Bill Starnes? How you doing? Happy New Year to you. I'm just learning how to use YouTube. Hello, Georgette. How's it going? I'm here to answer any questions that you guys have about PMP or even ACP or PDUs, anything related to those exams. Oh, okay. The poll went out. I see the answers coming in. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I'm trying to figure out, how do these guys do these practice questions and answers on YouTube? They upload a recording, don't they? Yeah. You see, I would have thought they did it live with a group of people and then it became a recording. Hello, Ehab. How are you? So who needs to get certified in some area? Who needs help with their application? Alvin, you should be certified already. As someone who has worked in waterfall my entire career, right, Jai, you want to do my Agile Booster class, right? The Agile Booster class, Agile is easily understood, Jai, in just a few days or a couple of weeks of training. Georgette says, I want to be PMP certified. My application is complete. Well, that's good. Georgette, are you currently part of my program already? Oh, okay. So Alvin's got his test on Monday. Well, congratulations on that. I'm sure you're going to crush it because I know you're doing really well. I just wanted to reach out to whoever wanted to join today. I want to try something new. I've never gone live on YouTube before. And well, so here it is. All right. Well, Georgette, if you want to have a discussion with me, we could pull up on Zoom. All right. I will put my email address in here for you. At pmexamcoach.com. Although maybe it won't let me. Let's see. Info at pmexamcoach.com. Yeah. Oh, I remember Adriana. Yeah, she's real. Yeah, she's did well on the program, and she was a big fan, if I believe correctly, right, Georgette? When did Adriana do the program with me? Is that maybe a year ago or so? Okay, that's cool. So we can do polling on here. That's cool. I wonder how I could maybe ask you a PMP question using that poll. You think I could do that? Interesting. Interesting. Like I could say, the most important input. No, check this out. The most important input to the project charter is. All right, and then we'll say, we could be able to have these pre-populated. Okay. Bear with me for a second, guys. All right. So the most important input. Now, you guys know the project charter is the document that makes you large and in charge when you're running a project. All right. And so what's the most important document? What's the most important input to the project charter? And now I'll launch a poll. And let's see if you get it. What was that interaction like? Was that cool having me ask you the question on the video and then launch the poll? Did you guys enjoy that? What's that? They just stumbled onto that. You think this could be a thing? You think this is cool? I think it's cool. I think it's real cool. Simple. All right. So you guys I'll give you another 20 seconds or something. Hello, Manoj. How are you? That worked. It was okay, right? Yeah. And poll. So let's see if that comes up. So that's interesting. That's kind of cool. Still, not being able to share the screen is kind of a big drawback. I wonder how I could overcome that. All right, guys. Well, please don't forget to click the bell and hit subscribe. I wasn't planning on coming live for very long. I had never done a YouTube live before, and this is my very first one. All of the other videos were all up live. So now I guess what I learned is when you do a live, you can't share your screen. If you want to show a video where you share your screen, that has to be pre-recorded and uploaded. So, lessons learned. You have to use a third-party option. Oh, so I could get a third-party integration, integrate it with YouTube, and then that'll allow me to share the screen while I do a YouTube live. Is that what you're saying, Patrick? I like that. I like the sound of that. People like you don't take no for an answer. See, I was ready to give up. All right, look, any last questions or comments? Oh, I see more people are joining. Maybe I'll hang out for a little while longer. Okay, good. You sent a link to me about it. I appreciate that, man. You're a very resourceful guy. All right, so we tried to fool around with the polling feature. Coach Dan's going to figure out a way to get screen sharing going. You know, I had like my table here, and I have my other screen here, and I was going to start going over the Pinbox 6 table, and I was going to show you some slides and some different stuffs. But hey, live and learn. How do I find your Agile course? Yeah, I got an Agile course I think I can give you for free. I think. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, no, I got an Agile booster course. Bear with me for 1 second. Yeah, okay. Not at this time. Not at this time, but I thought I had a little one. I thought I had an Agile course, but I'll have to get something out there for you. I do ACP. I do Agile Certified Practitioner. And I'm actually finishing up a series right now. We have our last class coming up on January 24th. It was 7 classes for the ACP certification. All right. When will you issue part 2 of Crash Course? I'm not sure what you're referring to as Crash Course. Are you talking about one of my weekend boot camps? That's coming up the 3rd weekend of January, by the way. Saturday and a Sunday, I cover the whole PMP exam syllabus in a single weekend, right? So again, my email address will be down there in comments. All right, do me a favor. Don't forget to click the bell, subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel. You'll automatically be notified when the new stuff comes. I'm going to have some links to some free stuff, the free project management essentials. And the project management essentials has all of these cool spreadsheets in there to memorize all the process tables and stuff. You're going to love it. It's going to be great. Aneo says, when are you starting a new class? I'm starting January 3rd. Thank you for asking. I'm starting right at the beginning of the PMP exam curriculum with the creating the high performing team and all of that. And it's a 2-week rotation. Every 2 weeks, the class repeats. All right, but you can join at any time. All right, the class is always on format. You can join at any time. Again, please reach out to me, and I'm glad to pull up with you on Zoom and show you how I can get you into the program easily. All righty. Well, guys, I do really appreciate everybody being here. Does anybody else have any questions about how to get their PDUs or how to study for the PMP exam or how to study for the ACP exam or things like that? Just let me know. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will ask you one more question. I got a crazy idea here, and I'm going to use this live meeting as a way to get feedback. I'm going to consider this like a focus group, and all you guys are my SMEs. I'm thinking that I could do a project management simulation, right, called A Day in the Life of a Project Manager, right? PM simulation, right? And the PM simulation would walk the project manager through a real life set of scenarios around projects. Somebody quit the team, or somebody joined the team, or was scoping out the project. And it would be an interactive video-based assessment where you would do like choose your own ending, and the best path gets the highest score. What do you think? Do you think you would enjoy going through an immersive and engaging project management simulation that mirrored the PMI content? So it also prepared you for the exam, but it was also fun and entertaining and engaging and immersive. All right, so that is something that I'm working on. Manoj, thank you for the comments. Please give me an email offline and we'll figure it out together. All right, so yeah, the simulation is something I'm working on for my existing customers. And, it's going to be a very engaging, very immersive experience. I think people are going to love it. I'll try to get you guys a prototype out as soon as possible. Bill, thank you. Bill says that's a really good idea, actually, compared to books. You know what it is also, Bill? ACP is faster to get than PMP, Chris. It's not just that; it's better to learn from the employers. Some employers, I'm hearing feedback from employers that people who come in PMP certified don't seem to be able to navigate real life project scenarios. Now, since the exam changed, I hear this less because the exam seems to be more realistically aligned to the real world now. But still, my feeling is a highly engaging and realistic project scenario that goes through the whole life cycle of a project. You, as the PM, you have to navigate it with all of these quick hits and tasks and these things that you have to do. And so the idea on the scoring would be the higher your score, the worse, right? The less amount of clicks that it takes you to get all the way through to the successful end, the better score. So that's my concept. All right. You just got to see inside the R&D. Don't tell anybody. All right. All right, guys. Well, are there any other questions? Chris, yeah, it's definitely easier to get ACP than PMP. PMP is a much larger body of knowledge. It's more questions. Rule of thumb is, I always tell people it seems to be about twice as hard for PMP. Cano model. Yeah, PMBOK 7's bringing some new types of models and things in that I never heard of before. But we're refreshing all the materials with the latest PMBOK 6 inputs, PMBOK 7 inputs. Now, I want you to know, though, PMBOK 6 does not lose any relevance, right? The PMP exam is sourced by 10 or 11 books. So PMBOK 6 and PMBOK 7 are both valid inputs. So everything about PMBOK 6 will still stay applicable. PMBOK 7 will be added in addition. All righty. All right, guys. Well, again, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Please click the bell and hit subscribe. I'm going to start, if I can figure out how to do my screen share, I will be doing this all the time. Okay, Manoj, got you. Yeah, I will be doing this all the time if I can get the screen share to work on this thing. All right, guys. Happy New Year to everybody. I appreciate it. I got the results of my poll here. There was actually at least one or two people who didn't like the idea of the simulation. Okay, that's all right. Yes, Happy New Year, Georgette and Chris and Bill, Nicole, Naga. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the new year. Again, I got a fresh class, fresh batch PMP, January 3rd. Reach out to Coach Dan, all right, to get entry into the program. And don't forget to check the comments down below to get some links to some free stuff. All right. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you being here with me today on my very first YouTube live. Maybe it wasn't the most exciting YouTube live ever, but got to start somewhere. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Happy New Year. And we'll see you in 2022.